In this video, I'm going to show you how to use WordPress widgets. Now, a WordPress widget basically controls what appears in the sidebar section of your WordPress blog. To access the widgets function, just log in to your WordPress dashboard and click on Appearance, and then click on Widgets. Now we can see all the available widgets, as well as all the inactive widgets, and also the sidebar, where I can place my widgets. Now, if your WordPress theme has more than one sidebar, then you will see two columns here, one for each sidebar, and you can always drag and drop the widgets to any sidebar that you want. So to add any widget to your sidebar, just select the widget that you want. For example, I want to display all the categories in my blog. So I'm going to select this widget, click and hold down the mouse button, and then just drag this widget and release it in the sidebar. Now you'll see that the widget has automatically expanded. So for this particular widget, I can edit some of the settings. I can give it a title, and I can choose to display my categories as a drop-down. I can choose to show the amount of posts in each category, and I can also choose to show the category hierarchy. And I can always add more widgets to my sidebar if I want to. For example, I can add links on my WordPress blog. So I'm going to drag and I'm going to drop it here. And you see that I can choose to display only certain categories of my link if I want. Just so those are the options for this particular widget. Now you can also rearrange the order of the widgets on your sidebar. And to do that was the same process actually. Just click on the widget that you want to move, hold down your mouse button, and just drag it right to the top position here and release your widget. So now you see that the widgets have been rearranged. And you can always add more widgets if you want to. And you can also just rearrange your widgets to suit your particular blog. Now let's take a look at how these widgets will appear on your blog. As you can see, this is how my blog looked before I inserted any widget into the sidebar area. And all these links that you see here would appear by default if there are no active widgets in my sidebar. So I'm going to refresh this blog. And you can see here, based on the widgets and based on the arrangement of the widgets that I have entered earlier, I now have my blog role, followed by pages, and followed by categories. If you want to remove a particular WordPress widget from your blog, then just click on the widget that you want to remove and click on Remove. However, if you want to remove widgets, but you want to maintain the settings on that particular widget, then you have to drag the widget and release it here in the Inactive Widgets section. And it says here, drag widgets here to remove them from the sidebar but keep their settings. So that's one of the key differences when you want to remove a widget. If you want to remove a widget completely and get rid of any settings that you have entered previously, then you just click on the Remove link in the widget. But if you want to remove the widget from actively showing on your blog, but you want to maintain the settings, then you just drag the widget and release it here in the Inactive Widgets section. And then you can always continue to edit the widgets, and when you're done editing your widgets, you can just drag it and drop it again in your sidebar. So that's how you use widgets on a WordPress blog.